everybody. Happy Friday. It is I, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend, Joe CB. Hello, everybody. Again, happy Friday. And Friday is Melody Writing Day, and this is the day where we write a melody based on the chorus that we wrote on Thursday's class we call Picture This. Is when I show you a picture and we write a chorus from that. Or you guys write your own words, but I'm going to write a melody to what I wrote my words from yesterday. Okay, so how do we create a melody? How is a melody even created, right? I mean, melodies, there's so many great melodies and there's so many ways you can create a melody. Sometimes I create melodies even by accident, I'll like try to go certain notes and then I'll hit a note by accident. It's way better than the note I intended to go to. You come across stuff like this all the time. So, but anyway, the melody, of course, for those of you who don't know what a melody is, and I don't mean to patronize anybody, but a melody is the tune in which a song is to be sung. Some people don't realize it. They think the melody means the lyrics, but lyrics are words. Melody is melody. So, melody's over here. The lyrics are over here. The melody is the tune in which it's going to be sung in. So that's what that is. Okay. Question number 2 is, how do we create a melody? How are melodies born? Well, a lot of different ways. A lot of times, because I know my own voice, and as a songwriter, I kind of know what's already going to flatter my voice key-wise. So, like, my voice always has certain go-to keys and pitch that I gravitate towards because my voice just works well in those keys, you know what I mean? So, when I started to look at the lyrics, I'm gonna read you the lyrics that I wrote for it. We're just going to recap them for those of you who weren't there yesterday. The lyrics I wrote are these. Here we go. Starting to feel I'm always getting the blame. Starting to see I'm just a pawn in your game. I'm pretending that I love you, but you put out the flame. I'm starting to feel that I'm not feeling the same. And that was a little play on words. So and the music, whenever I write a piece of music, I want the music to sort of capture what I'm trying to say by certain dynamics in the way I'm singing things, or like the music comes to a stop, so you're highlighting a certain line in the song and things like that. So that part, my style, the way I like to, write. A lot of pop music is like that, where they stop something so that you just hear the whole line, the catch line that you want people to hear. So when I wrote it as just a chorus without any music, I was hearing it that way already. Whatever the cadence is, like I almost had the idea for the cadence already. The cadence means the tempo I'm singing it in, right? So it was I'm starting to feel I'm always getting the blame. I'm starting to feel I'm just a pawn in your game. I'm pretending that I love you, but you put out the flame. I'm starting to feel that I'm not feeling the same. See where I stopped? It's like I would hear the music stop there too. So whatever I'm singing, the music would come to a halt, and I would say that line without any music. I mean, I would sing that line without any music behind it, So, the first thing that I did, I started to go to that key that I always like to go to for my own, because I know where my voice is going to sound good. So I started going, starting to feel I'm always taking the blame. That's the first thing I sang when I looked at that. And I thought, that's a cool melody already, So, starting to feel I'm always getting the blame. I like that. Where do I go now? So, starting to see I'm just a pawn in your game. I like that too. So you see how I stop on the game? So it's starting to see I'm just a pawn in your game. I don't come back down there because I thought, where can I go from that, right? So well, I went to, starting to feel I'm always getting the blame. Starting to see I'm just a pawn in your game. I'm pretending that I love you, but you put out my flame. I thought that was cool, you know? So that whole thing together turned into what it's turning into. So the more I did it, you know, I just did it more and more and more until, you know, and I worked it out. You know, it didn't just come right out of me like that. You know, I worked on little bits and pieces until I shaped it the way I liked it. And I'm not done yet, but it goes. So the first part again is, I'll sing it down here a little lower. I'll sing it an octave down for now. So it's, I'm starting to feel I'm always getting the blame. Starting to see I'm just a pawn in your game. I'm pretending that I love you, but you put out my flame. I'm starting to feel that I'm not feeling the same. So that's kind of like that little stop there, you know. So I'll sing it one more time. You know what? Here's my guitar. So like, I started to come up with chords for it as well. So, you know, I sang it, you know, the first time again, the melody. So I'm thinking what chords will sound good underneath of that, right? So I thought, oh, that's kind of always. So I'm starting to feel I'm always getting the blame. Ooh. I'm starting to see I'm just a pawn in your game. I'm pretending that I love you, but you put out my flame. I'm starting to feel that I'm not feeling the same. See how I stopped there? That was intentional. So that's what the music would do in the track. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if, so let's do it again. So we're going, I'll sing it an octave down one more time. So I'm going, I'm starting to feel I'm always getting the blame. Starting to see I'm just a pawn in your game. I'm pretending that I love you, but you put out my flame. I'm starting to feel that I'm not feeling the same, no. Not feeling the same. Not feeling the same. That's what I do. Not feeling the same. Again, so starting to feel I'm always getting the blame. Starting to see I'm just a pawn in your game. I'm pretending that I love you, but you put out my flame. Starting to feel that I'm not feeling the same. Not feeling the same. Not feeling the same. So yeah, that's kind of like how, you know, the whole thing started from that. So, you know, it took a while, you know, it didn't take as quick as it did right now on this video, but, you know, just playing around with chords, you know, like, you know, even I sang it really, really slow and made sure all the chords really work well with the melody. So I'm like, I'm starting to feel I'm always getting the blame. I'm starting to see I'm just a pawn in your game. I'm pretending that I love you, but you put out the flame. I'm starting to feel that I'm not feeling the same. You know, back. Not feeling the same. Not feeling the same. Not feeling the same. So that's basically it. I mean, that's the melody. All right, guys, so I'm going to try to run this whole chorus from the beginning to the end from our Picture This lyrics that I came up with for this melody. Here we go. Here we go. Starting to feel I'm always getting the blame. Starting to see I'm just a pawn in your game. I'm pretending that I love you, but you put out my flame. I'm starting to feel that I'm not feeling the same. Starting to feel I'm always getting the same. And there it is, guys. That's the whole thing. All right, guys, that is all the time we have for tonight. This is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend, Joe CB, signing off. Have a wonderful, excellent, and relaxing and peaceful weekend. Take care of yourself. Be safe. I love you, and peace.